Welcome to our 60-minute segment on our Everest ascent. Here with me is Clayton. He's going to tell us a little bit about a question that a student from Purdue University, Sarah Williams, sent in about the triumphs and struggles that our team faced while climbing Everest. Take it away, Clayton.
Hi there, I'm Clayton Jasinski. I'm a marathoner. I've won the New York, London, and Chicago marathons in the past 5 years. Sarah asks, what triumphs did the team experience, and how are these processes integral to enabling the triumphs to occur? As a team, we correctly used the inhaler we correctly used the inhaler at the right time, and then we brainstormed together to figure out the right weather patterns for for the next base camp, I guess. We these team process integrals to enabling these triumphs to occur were basically brainstorming together to figure out the right solution and the best possible scenario for the next experience for us. And next we have Katie coming in to answer some questions sent in from Justin from Washington, it looks like. So take it away.
Thank you. So Justin would like to know what decisions were made within our team and kind of how these decisions were made. So I was working as the physician for my team, and we really had the opportunity to work very collaboratively with my other climbers, and we really were open to each other's ideas and made sure that each decision was made using the different knowledge and experience that each of us had on the team. And this was very helpful and allowed us to make decisions that proved to be successful and really showed us that if you work together as a team, you can really accomplish a lot more because you have such a vast array of knowledge to utilize. This process really translates into a specific industry that I've thought of, which would be the agriculture industry, because people need to work collaboratively on each level, whether it's the producers actually growing the food to feed the world, or the distributors, or the people processing the products, and even the different people doing the marketing and the sales of the final product. So it's really important that everybody works collaboratively and is very aware of what the other people are experienced in and how they're performing their own responsibilities. Next up, we have a question that just came in from Mike from Georgia, who would like to know about the challenges that working in a team might present to us. So Nicole would like to answer that.
Thank you for the introduction. I am going to be speaking about the challenges that our team had to overcome throughout the simulation. And being the environmentalist, I was very familiar with all the different outcomes that we had to discover by missing one of our team members, and how that had deeply affected us into not having a photographer and not having someone present to know their current health status. And throughout the simulation, on day 3, we had lost 2 of our group members, one of them being the physician and the other being the photographer. And the key lessons that I had to, as well as my other team members, had to face throughout the climb and our journey was that each of our roles throughout the journey were very important and crucial to the other. And by working together, having our team leader really group our challenges together, we were able to make it to each camp, and with our health status and everything, have it stay very strong. And these can be applied in the workplace by having each member of the team have each other's backs and really be there for each other, and really help each other when in need. So I'm going to introduce Emily Grayson, who is going to really wrap this up and finish the last question.
Alrighty, so this question comes from Rachel, all the way in Texas, and she wanted to know what the biggest learning point was for our entire climbing team and why it was important. So basically, as you can kind of gather from all of my other teammates, the biggest lesson that we learned was the importance of just everyone being ready for whatever is thrown in your way. We were expecting another teammate there, and they did not show up. So we had to realize, okay, we have to each step up and try and carry this weight on our own. And as the simulation went on and the climb went on and on, it became more apparent that there's only so much that you can do to make up for that. So this is important to realize, like when you're in the workplace and you're working on a presentation or a PowerPoint or anything like that that you're going to present to a company, that someone might not show up, and it's very important that you're well versed in other people's knowledge, just because if they're not there, it's still your responsibility and you have to be able to make up for that. So thank you so much for tuning in to our session, and thanks for sending all the great questions in. Good night.